Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and good day to each and every one of you. My name is Dr. Ahmad Fadli Arham, and I'm going to be your lecturer for mgt420 for this semester. And in this introduction video, I will try to guide you maneuvering into the future apps and also tabs that are available, so that you know where should you go and what should you obtain from some of the tab. Right. So first thing first, when you go into your future, and you will go directly to your group. So these are I have two groups for this semester, so the setting is pretty much the same. So the first thing, when you click on the announcement, you can see that this is the announcement that I have already made for each and every one of you, the welcoming speech. And then I ask you to join the group WhatsApp. So this is the first thing that you have to do. And then the next part that you need to know about the future is where can you obtain all of the course materials. So these are the two groups that I have for this semester. You can go to either one, into your respective group, and then you go to the group content first. So in this group content, there are two folders. The lecture slides contain all of the lecture notes, the slides for the respective chapters, and then in the course materials, you are going to see that there are several documents. So the first three are very important for you to download first. And let us go into the course info. I have already opened this course info. So this is our course info that you need to have a look first. So when you have a look into this course info, you are going to be exposed with the course, the name of the course, the code, and then most importantly that the students would like to know is in terms of how are they going to be assessed for this particular code. So there are four assessments that we have. The first one is test for 30%. And then we have individual assignment, two individual assignments, which carry about like 20% each. And then we have a group assignment. So meaning to say that you can expect that in this class for this semester, you are going to be involved in individual as well as group project. Whether you like it or not, whether you are able to work well in a group, make it happen, because that is the way we are going to assess you. So you will be working in groups. So how are the groups being formed? I will form the groups. Once everybody's is into the group WhatsApp, and then we have the final number of the students, then I will rearrange and form you into respective groups. We just assume that everybody is now at the same level. Nobody knows who's good at what area, what is your best quality as compared to the rest. So kita assume semua sama. And then in the workplace as well, sometimes we cannot pick the people that we like to work with. Sometimes you are being placed in a department where you are not comfortable with the people in that particular department, but you still have to get things done. So kita cuba praktiskan dalam MGT 420. So this is my name. Actually, I'm from Melaka. I'm a lecturer from Melaka, but I've been teaching this subject for quite some times. And then the next part of the course info, you can see the course outcomes, meaning that by the end of the semester, these are the things that we hope the students will manage to obtain. You are able to explain the basic management functions, term and concepts, and then you are able to analyze the theories and concepts of managerial decision, because as managers, we are going to make a lot of decisions. And then you need to demonstrate managerial skills in management practices. So the next part are all the chapters, the topic that we are going to cover. Don't bother about the week. That's fine. This is for the full-time students actually, but that's fine. And just look into the chapters. So they are all pretty much about like 12 chapters altogether. Uh, Yes, from the introduction to management up until the Islamic management. So please get into this and look at each of the content, and at least you should have some ideas in terms of what are the things that we are going to cover in each of the chapter. So this is the first material that you need to have a look. And then the second material, the second document that you need to download is this lesson plan that I have prepared for you. In this lesson plan, I have specifically identified what are the things that you need to do every week. So, for example, week one, and last week there is not nothing much that that each and every one of us has to do, and but in week one, beginning from this today, and there is a ta'aruf session, group formation. That one I will do. The ta'aruf session, introduce yourself in the you future I discuss. After this, I will show you on how to go into the I discuss. And then if you look into each and every week's punya discussion ataupun students task, saya dah assign in terms of what chapter video that you need to review. And then you need also to go into the I discuss in order for you to do the tutorial. And we have to understand that open distance learning requires that both the students and the lecturers to work together. And I have prepared all of the videos that covered all the chapters that within this particular course syllabus. And then I have arranged in terms of the respective weeks in order for you to look at this particular video. One video per week. I think that's fair enough. One chapter per week, one video per week. And for each of the chapters, sometimes I have made two or three short videos in order for you to review and look at. So by looking into the videos, and when you have all the slides notes for the respective video, so it is hope that you are able to learn that particular chapter on your own. And then when we have our class meeting, and so we are going to wrap things up. And what we are going to do is that we are going to discuss on all of the questions that I have asked you in the I discuss every week prior to the class. And then kita akan wrap up, kita akan summarize, kita akan discuss. There is no way that I could cover all three chapters in one lecture in that 2 hour. It is not possible. And so I may touch here and there, and so it is on you. It is your responsibility for you to prepare before you come to class. And then saya pun yang dah highlighted merah ni is the submission date for your assignment. Semuanya saya dah clear cut kat sini. And then saya dah bagi, dan saya pun dah identify in terms of the test date. So please make sure that you are going to be available on this date. Kita akan buat pada hari Rabu malam. Test semuanya online melalui platform YouFuture juga. So look into this lesson plan as well lah. Okay, the next part dalam YouFuture ni, this is the folder group content. Kan? So kalau kita pergi dekat tab yang lain, kejap If you look into the lecture slides, you can download the first 6 chapters for this particular code lah. Kan? And then what else do we have in YouFuture that I have prepared for you? So if you look into these learning activities, in these learning activities, what you are going to see is that weekly assigned video. So in week 1 for this week, I have prepared the introduction to mgt420. So this video that I'm recording at the moment, I will post this video into this week's punya learning activity. And then when you come next week, you can start to watch at the video. kan. So meaning that beginning from this week, so kita dah boleh start tengok video. So apa video yang ada kan? So for this week 2 introduction to chapter 1, there are two videos. This is part 1, this is part 2, and then ada assessment, like quizzes and then puzzles that I have designed in order to help you to better understand this particular chapter lah kan. So what are the tasks that you need to do is that for each of the week, look at this video and then do the assessment. So I have prepared for all of the chapters kan, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, chapter 10, content 10, content 11, so up until content 11. The last one, the last chapter kita akan cover secara live lah. And the last chapter tu in the last class nanti kita akan cover secara live. And I don't have any recording for the Islamic management, Islamic perspective of management. And so that one is in terms of the learning activities that I have already designed and prepared for you according to the week. So all you need to do is just follow my lesson plan. My lesson plan saya design according to the sequence of the chapters that we need to cover. So korang boleh tengok nantilah insyaAllah. Kan? And then the last one that I need to highlight for you to be informed is that the I discuss. Kalau kita tengok dalam kita punya lesson plan tadi, every week tu ada dalam discussion I discuss. Kenapa pentingnya I discuss? This is where we do all the tutorials. Sebab apa? Sebab kita, we don't meet on a regular basis. The first class meeting pun is on the 5th, on the 2nd of May, if I'm not mistaken. So kalau nak tunggu sampai bulan 5 nanti baru kita nak discuss, nak buat tutorial. So dia sangat-sangat lambat dah. So we need to start doing it now. Kan? So for this week, if you look into this week punya discussion, kan, ta'aruf session. So this week kita santai-santai. Kita nak korang just masuk sini perkenalkan diri dan saya dah start dulu. Maksudnya kalau korang pergi dekat sini ta'aruf session, kan, saya dah start dulu perkenalkan diri saya secara lebih detail. So if you want to do your own, if you want to answer this post, so you can just click on post and then type something about you. So I wish that everyone would introduce yourself in this ta'aruf session. Kejap, masuk boleh I discuss. So and then this is what we're going to do. First, every week you look at the video, you read through the slides, and then you look at the video, and then you go back here into the I discuss, and starting from next week, saya akan mula post tutorial question to the respective chapters that we have covered previously. So starting from week 3, kan, saya akan mula post question ataupun tutorial question berkaitan dengan chapter 1, and then week 4 in chapter 2. So dia punya sequence tu dia akan follow through. And so those are the things that you need to do with regards to the activities within our class. About the formation of the group, that one saya tak nak korang risau pun. Sebab saya sendiri akan, yes, last semester pun saya buat macam tu. Ada yang suka, ada yang tak suka. But that's life. And we cannot do all the things that we want. Sometimes we just need to make it happen, make it work. And learn on how to make it happen and make it work. And just treat this as a real life working experience. All right. So that's pretty much it. I wish you all the best. Nice to meet each and every one of you. And if you have any questions with regards to any of the things, you can just roger me dalam kita punya group WhatsApp. Alright. Assalamualaikum.